Meme coins will 100x from here, and I am actually serious. And I'm not talking about low caps, I'm talking about mid caps. I even talk about larger caps like Pepe and Wif doing 10x's plus from here. And today I will share exactly why. I think you have to be long, I think you have to buy, I think you have to enter. This is the generational opportunity we will not see in 100 years. I will share the whole structure clearly, and I will provide a clear invalidation for this thesis as well. Press the like button. Without further ado, let's start. What made me look into this theory is insanity that I actually have seen on the Wif chart in the first place, right? So let's try and map Elliott wave structure on Wif chart right here. This would be our wave 1. This is what would be. I'm not sure like when the wave 3 here, but it doesn't matter at this stage. Here is the upward movement on the structure. Here's the downside movement, right? A, B, and C. This is definitely the bottom. And what is the most interesting thing for us is what exactly is happening right here. We will try to map up. So I would assume that this is essentially the bottom of wave C. So from here, we're entering a new structure, new upward wave structure, which means that this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, and somewhere there we will have our wave 3 and wave 4 and wave 5. It's a very interesting thing because in Elliott wave theory, if we have a new formation, it's very, very important for us that the bottom of the wave 2 has to stay higher than the bottom of wave 1. If this thing goes lower, if for example right now Bitcoin goes to $70,000 and this thing goes to 0, the Elliott wave structure will be broken and this thing will just go into the bear market, to the consolidation, and nothing will go from here. Listen to this, it's very important. My take right now is that we will actually not go lower from these levels on meme coins. And this is not just the situation with Wif. I will share a range of examples today. My take that we truly have entered new 5-wave structure. My take is that we will not be feeling the weak on meme coin assets, despite the fact we are kind of almost feeling the weak on Bitcoin itself right now. And my take is that if we're not feeling the weak, if this thing is not invalidated, we shall be entering new 5-wave structure, which means that right now is the bottom and right now is the generational opportunity. We are kind of retesting the bottom, and I would say like some of the assets they're retesting this week. Wif, if you would actually look at Wif, it actually is 33% away from the week at this stage, right? Which is pretty crazy because Wif is available on leverage as well. And now what we have to do, what we can do from our end, is to calculate the levels. And we will do it for the range of assets as well. We can calculate the levels which we shall be seeing with these assets following this setup. If we think that essentially it is the setup for the new 5-wave structure, and what we do think will be happening with this thing. So we see that the conservative target, well, the most conservative target is Wif going to $2 billion from here, which is 5x from here on a major meme coin asset, Kind of more bullish target is $2.5 billion, which is 5x from here, almost a 6x from here, which is pretty insane. And we have blow off tops levels at $3.2 billion and $4.3 billion. But a very important thing, these are blow off top levels for only wave 3. After wave 3, we shall have a correction, and after that we shall have a wave 5, which was right here. So you can see that from the bottom of wave 4 till the top of wave 5, we had a 2.76x movement, 2.8x movement. This is very important. And something I wanted to share, it's not just on the chart of Wif, it's pretty much on the chart of each and every meme coin that's available out there. So here I already have my beautiful drawings. I can just do it one more time so you would see it, right? Brett has like a very nice 3-wave structure, almost like a playbook, right? And then we have our corrective ABC structure, right? I would say somewhere from here and here we see the bottom, right? And again, the assumption is that we have entered new 5-wave structure right here, right? This is the bottom, and I essentially explained why, right? Because with this bottom, we cannot actually go below this level, right? You have to understand that Brett is quite a low liquidity asset, and for the assets that are available on leverage, I would be very cautious for them to invalidating this setup, invalidating this theory, even if they weak down below the kickoff of the wave 1 of the structure, right? Because they're leverage, because they're low liquidity in general. If your major meme coins like Pepe and Wif are following the structure, it means that most of others will essentially be following this structure as well. And we can outline the price targets. We can outline what is actually happening and might be happening for these assets if this thing won't be invalidated. And I think it won't. I think like it's actually clear ideal scenario that we're seeing at this stage. The most conservative target for the top of wave 3 from here is $1.4 billion, which is a 5x from here. 5x liquid that you can leverage loan at this stage. This is absolutely fucking insane, and no one is expecting that. And sentiment is bearish as fuck at this stage. This is where you have to pay attention. We can even look into things like Popcat, and some people essentially call them that at this stage, right? Popcat is a bit of a different situation, but even Popcat, right? You can see that like this week, well, it actually went below, right? But yeah, it did not. You can see it, 115 million, and it actually touched 118. It's pretty fucking insane. It's almost like it's for a purpose. It's like for a purpose they are saving the structures. It's for a purpose like they're not rugging the structure. It's pretty fucking insane, because who the fuck cares about Popcat at this stage? 0 people care about Popcat, but even Popcat actually follows the structure. Even Popcat follows the structure. And my take is that this is the start. This is the wave 1 of the new upward structure from here. And my take is that no one sees this in the whole world at this stage. No one actually sees that. And that the conservative target for a Popcat is $967 million from here, which is around 6x from here. And like a bit less conservative target for the top of wave 3 is 1.16. But it also means that if we're seeing these targets, and I think we're seeing these targets, it actually goes higher from here. It actually means that it will be seen wave 5 as well. We can check out some other asset. Let's do Boba, and then we will check Pepe, right? So essentially outline the first, because I've seen the first. And like from my point of view, it's so bullish that Boba is retesting the current bottom. The reason I'm recording this video currently, and probably it will go out slightly later, like maybe 6-7 hours after I'm recording this. So maybe we'll be higher already. But the take here is that we should not be going lower these levels, which was like $11.5 million market cap. And right now, we are retesting the bottom week that was formed on the largest liquidation event in crypto history, which was last Friday, which was a week ago, right? So following the fib lines, we can actually check out what are the potential levels for this thing. This one is so fucking insane. 11.7, we go to 64, we go to current 17.2, and we can see that conservative target for Boba is it $120 million for the top of wave 3. And I was talking about $180 million, right? Yeah, which is kind of like below top scenario. But I think that Boba will be quite bullish, because I do believe like no one fucking is holding Ethereum meme coins. A lot of people are underexposed to the Ethereum, and I think Ethereum shall be the next one. The next one to lead the whole run. And it's also a funny thing about altcoins, because from one point of view, they are in the similar situation. From second point of view, I feel like they're not as technical as meme coins at this stage. Like these charts of meme coins, like there is the reason all of them are just repeating each other. Like when I seen these the first time, which was today, I just decided to record this video because it's pretty fucking insane. The conservative target for Boba from here is $120 million market cap. $120 million market cap. Do you know how many axes this is? It's 7 axes. Pretty much any size for a retail investor out there. You can put up to 100K here. You will do nothing to this chart. 500K is obviously harder, right? But if you would be holding till the top of the wave 5, 500K is absolutely awesome. And again, I'm talking about only the targets of wave 3. If we are not going below these levels, if we are not going below the start of the wave 1, which is for Boba is $11.7 million market cap, we will see wave 4, which would be a correction. We would see wave 5, which shall be printing new all-time highs on these assets. Maybe wave 3 would even put new all-time highs, but I kind of don't believe at this stage into this. It's too fucking bullish, right? And I also want you to focus more on on-chain assets, the assets that don't have leverage attached to them, because they're not dropping as low on these type of drops. So their levels, I would say like they're more fair. They're showing the picture in a better way at this stage, right? So the low for Boba was $11.7 million. And currently we are retesting $18 million, which I told you that we shall be going to. I told you this. Let's check out Pepe at this stage. Pepe is very interesting. Again, like until major meme coins like Wif and Pepe are invalidating the structure, everything should be right. So let's do the same exercise for Pepe, for this movement that we have seen. Everyone is calling for the end of the bull market right now, right? Everyone and the mom is calling for the end of the bull market, like nothing is happening, but I just have to share what I'm seeing here is absolutely fucking insane. So it doesn't matter where A and B is in this context, right? It's much more important for us to be careful with somewhere there, right? So I will put it just in short. So look at this, right? The bottom for this week was $2.23 billion market cap. The bottom for this week was $2.39 billion. I do not think we're actually revisiting that. And I do think this week is essentially the bottom of wave 2 because you have local structure here as well. This is your wave 1, this is your wave 2, right? This thing is the bottom of the wave 2. And again, until this thing is invalidated, until we are going lower, if we go lower than $2.21 billion market cap, yeah, I'm saying we're probably in the bear market, the market structure is broken and things like that. But imagine the size of the trade. Like, opportunity here is fucking insane. Your stop loss from here is 15%. And your upside here is like fucking insane. It's 5x, 10x on the long run for this type of asset. Like, you cannot just fade the setup that you have on the market currently. Like, no one is screaming about this thing. It's absolutely fucking insane. $11 billion is a bit less conservative target for Pepe, right? 9.85. $10 billion is the target for Pepe if this structure is in play, which is a 4x from here. A 4x from here. Can you imagine this on Pepe? And no one is long in this, everyone is calling for the bear market. And like, it's not just Pepe. All of the meme coins are following this structure on the market. Let's actually check out some of the newer plays. I kind of like to see the structure in Momo as well. It's pretty fucking insane that we have it on such early asset. Like, for some reason it went through the, probably might be wrong with waves here a bit, but it's very technical as well. Like, just look, it's wave 3, wave 5. Let's look at A, B, C right here, right? Doesn't matter where the A and B here. C is probably here. And then we have the start of the new 5-way structure, which is pretty fucking insane. You know what is the target for Momo as well? If the structure stays intact, $25 million. 5x from here is the most conservative target for the wave 3 from here. $25 million. Your least conservative is $30 million, which is a 6x from here. These are assets like free money. And again, you have a very clear invalidation. If we are going below $2.5 million, you're just dropping the whole stack because it's dead. It's dead for you, right? It's 40% from here, yeah. Like, but it's, again, it's 40% in order to get 5x at least, almost a 6x. I just wanted to scream this to you. Like, no one sees that. No one is seeing this at this stage. And all these meme coins, they're technical. They're technical. They're not invalidating the structures at this stage. These were a very conservative local tops for wave 3. Things can become way more degenerate because so many people are sidelined, so many people don't believe in the bear market, they're not in the asset, they're in stables, they're in cash, they will be looking to place to get allocated into, right? And we have all these wells out there, like lines buying of gold. It's insane. We have all these wells out there. And crypto is just like dying. It's like very, very small tailwind degenerate market that gets liquidity last. And meme coins, what these charts are actually telling me? They're telling me that in terms of the Bitcoin, we're actually at the bottom as well. Because if we're going slightly lower, the whole thing is just breaking. We're truly in the bear market, nothing is happening from here. But this is the time to be allocated from my point of view. To just buy here because again, you have a very, very clear and a very, very nice stop losses from these levels. And if we will not break the kickoff of the wave 1 of the new structure, they will just fucking go to Valhalla. And no one is seeing that at this stage. Zero people. Zero absolute fucking people. Thank you very much for watching this one. Stay healthy and rich. I shall be see you tomorrow. Bye bye.